And this is the first time we've met or we've spoken on the stuff. This is the first time. Hello, great to meet you. I'm Bilal. How are you? Well, it's fantastic. Finally, we get to meet. Did it take you long to get out over here?
Sorry?
Guys, I'm really, really sorry.
Sometimes the language is
No. I know what it is. Also, I'm from New York, so in New York we speak we speak a little bit faster. Okay. I was asking, did it take you a long time for you to drive to this location?
No, it's not preferred.
Okay, great. Before we go up, I know you wanted a 3-bedroom, but we really didn't get to understand why you wanted a 3-bedroom. Are you living with family? Are you by yourself? Are you going to be using one place?
Yes, I live with my family.
Oh.
My wife and 2 children.
Oh, with 2 children, mashallah. You have 2 children? That's nice. Boys, girls?
One boy and girls.
Okay. So,
Fake information.
yes. So, yeah. So, what we're doing right now, this is what I'm trying to show you guys. The first thing we're doing is, first of all, we want to connect. I want to get his attention. You understand? And then I want to get information that can clarify what I'm working on and anything that I can use to, for example, I can go to a place, right, that has, he needs a 3-bedroom, right?
Yes.
So now I know these 2 bedrooms are for his kids. Maybe he's gonna put all the kids in 1 bedroom and then have a guest room when grandma comes over, right? So in my mind, if I take him to a place and I have a place that it has a nice master bedroom, but the other 2 rooms are smaller rooms, I can still sell it to him because I know it's kids, you understand? You know it's kids. Or I can go into an apartment and the apartment has a feature that will benefit him, you understand? Then I'll highlight this stuff.
Like facilities.
Yes. So this conversation that I'm having with him, right? I'm trying to, number one, connect with him and talk with him, right? And at some point in time, after we started talking, he's gonna be like, he'll give me the sign that he's ready, you understand? It's at this point in time that anything you want to close, that's when you actually bring these type of things up. So a lot of people right off the bat, okay, this is this, no. They have their fence up. You can't, it's just like a woman, you understand? If there's 10 guys around and there's 1 woman and a guy walks up to you, even if you wanted to talk to this guy because there are 10 other people watching, you're not gonna give this guy the time of the day, right? So it's best for this guy to instead conduct himself in an honorable way and go and do a dua that he runs into you on the street so he can talk to you outside of this type of situation. You need the right situation. Okay, so now we've gotten to the point now where it's showing him the place. Now, what I want to do is every time I show an apartment, I'll take everybody out and I show 4 things anytime I do it. Why do I show 4 things? I'm gonna give you 3 options of what you're looking for in your price range, the quality, everything that you want. I'm gonna keep it. The 4th listing that I'm going to show you is going to be a listing that is going to be a little bit more expensive than what you want, but it's gonna give you a little bit more than what you were looking for. So for example, if you came to me and you were looking for a 1-bedroom, right? I could find a 1-bedroom with a study, like a room. You know, they have some of these rooms that don't have a window, so they can't call it a room because it doesn't have a window, but it's an extra space for him. He can use it as an office, you can turn it into whatever you need to use. So the 4th option that I'm going to show you would be an option that would be more expensive, right? And have everything that he wanted and more. Why? Because a lot of times people put a budget, you know, I'm gonna spend X amount and this is my cap right over here. But if they're exposed to the right thing and they see the value in it, they might consider it. And how does this help you? You can have a seat. How does it help you as a real estate person? Because
How much it will be at the budget? Around 10,000?
so for example, if this person is looking for a place that is
50,000.
50,000 a year, right? My last listing that I'm gonna show them, I will go show him a place for 65 or 70. The reason why I'm doing this is just to show him what is available You understand? Is show him what's available, and of the three choices that I showed him before, it'll help him make the decision better on these three choices. You understand what I'm saying? So he could have looked at these three and said, okay, you know, this one had 2 or 3, this one had everything, and this one was okay. So he already has one option for him there. When I show him the more expensive stuff, he can be like, you know what, yeah, I deserve this, I'm working, maybe I should do it, or no. Why should I do this? Wow, I already got this stuff. No, I will close on this. So everything you're doing is basically connected, and it's for a reason. You're showing him that other stuff. Either you upgrade him, or the stuff that you showed him, you can close him on this stuff. And you can close him and he can feel good about it because he can be like, you know what, I got this for this, and people are paying X for this. You understand? Okay.
Yeah, but in this case,
Yes.
I had a customer in that way.
Yes.
And he asked for apartment for 125.
Yes.
Then I showed him 150.
Yes.
He liked it.
Yes.
And when we get in the deal, he counted like I will pay extra 20,000.
Yes. 25,000.
25.
No,
Yeah.
no, 20,000 for security deposit and commission. Then they told me no, sorry, I will not take it after a big journey of
So he didn't get the apartment because of the commission.
commission and security deposit.
So that tells me from the beginning you never, when you had you never told him he was gonna pay commission.
No, he knows the commission, but I didn't mention how much.
Yeah.
How much is the commission?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 5% or something. But he knows already about this.
And you just let him go.
He go.
Okay. Anybody, you're gonna have these type of situations, right? This type of situations. First things first, right? Never let any money out the door. Never let. I'm not saying you're not gonna lose a client, but don't be so quick to give up on what you've worked so hard for. Especially, like for example, if I had this situation here, right? I need to really understand what this guy is saying. Before I tell him what I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna make sure that the only issue he has is this commission.
Yeah. And the security deposit.
Yeah, and the security.
was like 12 and a half, 12, something.
Like 12 and a half for the commission, 12 and a half for the security
Yeah.
deposit.
It means he needs the 125 complete for all things.
No,
No need to pay more.
He has the ability to pay more than 125, like 150. He
Mhm.
liked the 150. Then when the owner told him like the security deposit will be 1 month
Mhm.
rent.
Yeah.
It will be 12 and 500.
Mhm.
And then the commission will be like 75. It will be also all like 20,000.
And 20 gram extra more than the rent.
Yeah.
I think it's not
Like,
serious.
It will
because
be like 170. The whole.
It's not serious.
I personally, I don't think this guy was serious.
Yeah.
No, because
You know-
he has already a comparative
Because
owner
125.
in Dubai. He wants to relocate to Abu Dhabi.
Yes, I understand it, but this guy, wherever he goes, he's gonna pay a security
Yeah,
deposit.
that's what I told him.
Right.
I told him.
He's gonna pay a security
And
deposit,
commission also 5%.
and he's gonna pay commission. And if I'm calculating, that's 5% of 150.
150. Yeah.
Okay, not 125 because I was calculating it in my head. Okay, so in this type of situation, anytime a client's, this is a big mistake we make in real estate. Sometimes a client will tell us, they'll tell us one thing, and then immediately we just lock onto this stuff. Before you lock onto this stuff, you know what you need to do? You need to lock your client in. So, this is what I mean. If my client is like, okay, you know what? My issue with this deal is the deposits and the commission.
Yeah, exactly.
The first thing I'm going to do, I'll tell him, okay,
Especially the deposit.
Yeah, deposit.
Yeah.
But he said okay for
I see.
150,000, no?
Yeah.
From 125 to 150.
150.
Yeah, he's ready to pay it.
So,
The security deposit was so high.
yeah, so what I usually do with the clients, because a lot of times we as real estate people, we give our power away. So sometimes a client will tell us, let's say we're showing apartments, it's like, okay, no, if I see this, I'll get this, and then we just think, okay, he said this, now you show him the stuff and he doesn't pull the trigger. So what you need to do is you need to almost corner, you know when you're taking the sheep and you put them into one area, this is the same thing you need to do with these people. And the reason why you need to do this, right, is a lot of these people are working with more than one real estate person,
Yes.
right? They're not gonna tell you. You understand? And the only way for you to make sure that you can get this person for yourself without other people is you need to show this person that you have a knowledge, you have an understanding. You need to show this person that you give this person more value than the next person that they're working with. The minute you can communicate this to them, bro, are you understanding me?
Yes.
Do I need to speak slower?
No.
Okay. The minute that you can communicate this to them, all right? Because a lot of times we'll say, okay, you know what? We'll go tell a owner, oh, this, we'll go put our name on the line, and we haven't gotten the confirmation from this, right? Like I've gone to the owner, okay, hey, listen, we can do this if you can get this, and we've negotiated this part. Now you go back to the person and the person hasn't moved. So before you go and negotiate with them, you can tell them, hey, listen, this is what we're going to do. You have an issue with the deposit, okay? You have an issue with the commission. First things first, there's absolutely nothing I can do about the commission. The reason why I can't do anything on the commission is because, as you can see, I've been doing all this stuff, I've been moving around, you know. I've got my company that I work for, always, you understand, I've got my company that I work for. It's a conversation I can have, but I will see where it goes.